Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's good to be back. I've been away for a little while, but glad to say that I'm back again. I've had some health issues and a wee spell in hospital and what have you, so it's nice to be able to craft and use things that I've not used before. So the purpose of today's video is to make a heart-shaped rosette, and this is a KS craft die that I bought probably a couple of years ago now, and it's this one here. And what prompted me to use it was I was watching a video last night actually, and I thought I should really get that out and use it. So I got it out and I used it today, and I made this one with it, and I thought I quite like those papers. And what I did was I chose papers that I wasn't keen on within the pack, so that if I made a mess of it, I could just bin it, and it wouldn't bother me that much, the fact that the the papers that had got wasted. So it actually turned out really nice. So I'll pop that over here just now. The paper that I'm using is by Maha Designs, and it's called Denim and Girls, and it's really quite a nice faded, shabby 6x6 patterned paper. So it's double-sided, but these are the sides that I'm going to be using today. And I'm going to put the dark one at the back and the light one on the front. So I thought I'll just do it from scratch, and then you can see what I get up to and how I cut things out and how I chop things up. So this was the dark at the back, yeah. So I was going to use the dark at the back. So I'm just going to cut that one out and put it to the side. And then cut this one out. And put that to the side. And always, when I start crafting in my craft room, one of the dogs comes up and starts annoying me. And this time it's Rona, so she's a wee pest. She just likes attention all the time. So I'm going to cut these out, get my die cut machine out. And I've got the Platinum Scout, and it's perfect for cutting this out because it's just the right size. So I'm going to pop that one there and push this through. Pop that die over there, and here is our two pieces, so I'll just pop that there just now, and then we'll put the other one on the die cut machine and run that through. Oh, while I've got this out, I've got one final thing to run through. You can see, I don't know whether you can see this or not, but when they come out, they are... I need to watch that one because it's not cut through there properly enough. Hold on. There we go. Hang on, I still never cut through that. Here we are. So I'm just gonna, I've got a piece of holographic paper, cardstock, and it's one of the centres from the Tim Holtz rosette die that he brought out just recently. This one here. So it's that one there. Now I can put my wee machine away. I quite like that because it's quite handy. Okay, so we're finished with these, and that's my little centerpiece. And what we want to do is, excuse me, we need to glue these two pieces onto these two pieces. So I'm going to get my glue out, and I use this Barely Art Precision Craft glue. So I'm just going to pop a bit of glue around the edges and up the middle, and then line that up with that bottom corner. There we are. And you can see all the little dots have come out of that. So that's fine. Pop that there, and we're going to do the same again here. And again, line that up. There we go. And I don't know whether you can catch that there, but there are score lines, and what we need to do is, once this glue has bonded with the paper, is fold that in, pop my needle back in. Okay, so for me this is the worst bit, is trying to get the folds. And I think, have I got a ruler? Thinking about, I tried to do, when I did this one earlier on, I put it in my scoring board, but I had to keep moving it every time I scored it. Because it wasn't lining up properly. Okay, let me see if I can give this a wee score and just make it a little bit easier for me to make it, to bend it over and get my valleys and my mountains on the go. I mean, it does score it, but it's very faint, and it's not enough of a score that it's going to bend properly with you. And I know it scores both pieces of the die cuts, you know, the back end and the front. I just would like it to be a little bit more pronounced. There we go, kind of on a roll now. For me, this just helps me. I mean, you might, if you've got this die, you might find that it's okay. It's maybe just the thickness of the paper. See, I'm struggling to see that now. There's the extra line. But then again, on the other hand, if it helps somebody else out here in our crafting community, then more's the better. So you can see the difference between the two already. One that's been done and one that hasn't. So I'm just going to go over this one and then we can start creating it. And as per usual, I'm recording with my phone, and it's very sensitive, the sound on it, so if it picks up my heavy breathing, I do apologise. But there's not a lot I can do about it. But I do struggle to breathe all the time now. COVID has a lot to answer for, as you've heard me moaning about it many times before. I probably won't be able to speed this up because I've recorded it on my phone. I'm still trying to sort out a webcam for my laptop that I've got. One day I'll get around to it. Okay, last one. Okay. So I'm going to start off with the top and fold that over and then back. And then over and back. I just find it easier folding this way than going back and forward. So that's that one. And this is quite thick paper. It might be actually easier if you picked a slightly thinner patterned paper. I'm trying to think how, I don't know if it tells you what the weight of this is. It doesn't tell you. However, not to worry. Okay, so what we need to do is join these bits together. But what I need to do is cut one off because otherwise we're going to have a funny bit. Okay, let me just put a bit of hot glue on here and join that on there. And then I'm going to have to do the same here. And just hold that together. Okay. Now I'm just going to bring over my silicone mat for a second. And then what we're going to be doing is pushing this together to create the heart shape. So I'll just bring over my where's my scissors? Here they are. So I'm just going to cut out a little square and pop some glue down there, and then pop this on top and push it together. And I'm just going to hold it there for a second. I'll pop some glue in to top that up, and then just wait for that to harden. It'll just take a couple of seconds. And you can already see the heart shapes formed. And while I'm holding that, I'm just going to bring this little bit in here. I used this earlier on, and I'm just going to put a little bit on top there. And again, I'm going to put on another blob on the top while we're waiting on all that getting set. And hardening, or the glue cooling rather. There we go. And then the other thing that I've got is a little heart for the centre. And pop that in. And there we go. And that's our little heart. Let me just remove my silicone mat. I'm actually going to order a new silicone mat, a smaller one that's not as big as that. And I think they turned out okay. They're quite cute. And I've been actually building up my stash of rosettes because I really love them. And where's that? I'll show you the ones I made recently. Well, I've got a video recording and you're all here. So I made some nice pink ones. It's just so I can use them in my own crafting. I'll move those up. Hopefully you can see them. And then I made a couple of orange ones and a couple of green ones. And I noticed that when I was watching videos the other day, that there are really tiny ones that you can make that are probably this size. And that's my next challenge to myself, is to try and make some tiny ones and do a little video on those. So I just want to thank you all for watching, and I would love for it if you wanted to subscribe to my channel. I've been on here a long time on YouTube. I'll probably be on here for about 10 years, but I haven't crafted for probably the last 6 years because I bought myself a horse and she's taken up a lot of my time, but I'm missing crafting, so I'm just trying to get back into it and starting to look after myself a little bit. So these are the denim girly blue rosette hearts made with the KS Craft. I think this is the large heart die, rosette die. So give it a try. I think you'll love them, and thanks everybody for visiting and watching, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye for now.